The 2013 season was a very good one for the Windhawk baseball team, despite the weather. That meant postponements, indoor practices, and loss of home field advantage at times. In fact, it was the best season in 20 years as the Windhawks went 14-7 and won a share of the Big Nine Conference title for the first time since 1993.
Well, we always have high expectations for our team and for our program. We're real big into setting goals, and as far as, one of the goals that we always want to do is, first off, to represent our school, to go out and play the game the right way, to be good students, to work hard in the classroom and then on the field. As far as, again, to play every game hard, to come out to practice with purpose all of the time, and then more long-term goals, obviously, one of the goals that we have out there is always to win the conference, and then to advance from there anyway. So, this was a good year. We met some of the goals. It's something that you always want to play one more game, and that didn't happen at the end. But it was a great year for us.
Our first expectation was not necessarily to win the conference championship. We just wanted to win as many games as we possibly could, and we came out with that fire. I mean, the weather impacted early on our ability to get out on the field, but we stuck with it and we worked hard, and so we eventually made that goal happen.
Being a smaller school and our facility is a little bit more limited, and in the spring we do share a lot of time with other sports as far as using the facility. So what that allowed us for was truthfully some pretty lousy gym times, and we're real fortunate to have the hitting tunnel down at the middle school now. And but our gym times down there most of the time are like 8 o'clock. And we go from 8 till 10, 10:30, 10:15 every night. And as the weather was poor and we just kept practicing inside, it was something that I really think helped. It binded us together as a squad. It's something nobody complained. We worked hard. We worked hard when we were in there, and in an odd kind of way, I really believe it helped bring us together as a squad.
The late night workouts. We got guys tired, groggy, knowing that they got a couple hours of homework together, and yet they're still out there busting it, doing the sprints, putting in the work, hundreds of ground balls. And so you realize, you look over and you say, hey, look, this person is doing exactly what I'm doing. We're all in this together, as opposed to, guys kind of trickling out onto the field, going through a regular practice and then heading off. Here you have the whole team together for a long amount of time. And so you see that everyone else is doing just as much as you are, and it becomes less about individual contributions and more about just how the team is going to progress.
Conference championship, especially playing in the Big Nine, every win in the Big Nine is a huge win because every team is tough, and we had full contributions from everybody on the squad this year. Well, we were real fortunate. We were senior heavy this year, and with our seniors, we had just amazing kids this year. All 16, we filled a roster of 16 kids, and the neat thing was that they all contributed in their way. By the end of the year, we were starting 6 juniors. And the seniors, again, they did well, but the juniors stepped up, and that leaves us very excited about our program for the next couple of years too. With these juniors coming back, and the program is something that the year before last we finished 3rd in the Big Nine. This year we were co-champions. It takes time to develop a program, and our program is moving forward. It's something now that obviously being the conference champions, we have something to defend now going into next season.
One of the keys to the season was great pitching, including St. Cloud State recruit Brian Rohde.
Brian has been a huge part of this team actually for the past 4 years. He did pitch it for us back when he was a sophomore. He was at a lower level, but we took him to tournament, and he actually threw a tournament game as a sophomore, which that's a big deal. That's quite an accomplishment in itself. Then he did have some arm problems, and he didn't throw his junior year. So, he came in last year as a real question mark for us. We didn't know how his arm was going to react. And we eased into the season, and having the weather the way it was at game time to work on his arm strength. And once we knew his arm was sound at that point, he became our go-to guys. The reason why we won the conference this year is because of our pitching and our defense. Our combined overall ERA was 1.93. Between Rohde, Cruz, Thompson, and Jeff Schultz, all of them had ERAs under 2. And again, it's not saying that pitching, in order to have ERAs like that, it also takes good defense, and we had incredible defense, and that's attributed to the hard work that the kids put in.
100% investment from everyone. all in this season, and I mean, look what happened. So I think that's the way to play, and that's the way to be on a team. You know, if you're half-hearted and you're in it for yourself in any team sport, it's not going to work. So this year was special, and I'm happy that I was a part of it. I'm blessed to have been a part of it.
While there were many top performers on this year's squad and some that will move on to play baseball in college, only one was selected for the top honor that can be given to a Winona High baseball player. That player was senior Emmett Hedin.
Emmett and I go back a long way. Emmett, I actually taught him in 8th grade. And Emmett did this year, he won the Jason Reisdorf Award. And, you know, we've got the retired number 20 over here, and Jason played baseball for Winona High back in the 90s. And then he was tragically killed in a car accident, and the family has made a memorial in his honor. And it's something that we don't give just to, you know, give the award. There's been some years when we haven't even been able to find anybody within our program. Emmett won that award. The award is for the kids that really display the character, the quality. They do everything to the best of their ability.
For the past couple of years, hearing about the Reisdorf Award and Jason at the team banquets and his family being there, I've always thought he sounds like a heck of a guy. I would have loved to have known him. And I'm sure that he would have still been involved in the program or, you know, supportive at this point if he was with us. But it, more so than being a captain or, you know, some of the successes we've had on the field, it reflects, and I see his reflection in, you know, some of the positive energy that we shared this year. And so to win this award is kind of, I kind of think of it as just carrying on that positive energy, and that the coaches would have seen that reflected on me, is special. And I feel humbled because I think that, you know, if we can all strive to be, you know, from what I hear, like Jason was, the world would be a better place. And so I see this award not necessarily as kind of an on-the-field award, but as an award that means that I make a difference, and everyone likes to make a difference. So I'm just happy to have the chance to make a difference.
In winning that award, and no offense to all of the other kids that have won that award, but and I told Emmett this the day when he received that award, I don't think anybody was more deserving throughout the entire program as Emmett Hedin winning that award. He was, you know, a co-captain of ours, senior leader, just brought such good motivation, always good energy, always, you know, through hard times with the weather and all that, always stayed positive, worked hard, had a smile on his face.
Coach Smith feels that all the players on the Winona High team will make a difference in the future, and that was reflected in a team award given to the Windhawks this year.
Our team this year did win an all-section 1-3A academic award, too. It was a gold award, which is the top award given. There are only 10 awards given out this year, and we did get one of them. And, you know, just to talk about the quality and character of the boys on the squad. And again, we expect this of them, but their GPA combined was just under 3.42, which is amazing, you know, and I'm so proud of these kids. And all of our 9 seniors this year are all going to college. They've all committed to going to school next year, and I mean, that's why we're here. You know, that's the idea, to you know, to watch them grow, and they're all going to be just spectacular young men, and they're going to, you know, do such good things in our community. So we're real proud.
Winona High placed 2 players, Brian Rohde and Hunter Cruz, on the Big 9 All-Conference team and All-Section team this year, and had Garrett Block, Jeff Schultz, and Drew Thompson placed on the All-Big 9 Honorable Mention squad.